Hello and welcome back to the channel of motorbike nonsense. This is the KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. It's a 2021 model and I've already ridden it and reviewed it on the channel, but this is mine. I've literally just bought it from Laguna Motorbikes down here in Ashford in Kent. They've been great. Andy's been wonderful, helped me out. It's next demo bike. It's the replacement for my Hypermotard 950 SP. I've been 6 months without a motorbike in my life other than press bikes, and yeah, my mental health needs this. I've not even sat on it really. I've certainly not started up, so you're just going to join me for a quick chat about this. I've got a Touratech top box and rack on it because top box life is the best life. Other than that, it's got the tech pack, so I've got rally mode and everything else, but other than that, it's standard. I'm going to get heated seat, heated grips on back order till May, but I've got a bike. I'm so excited to have a bike again, right? Oh dear, yeah, like I said, I reviewed one of these way back in May last year, and it was just one of the most entertaining bikes I rode last year. I rode it on the same day as the SuperDuke, which I loved. I was going to get a SuperDuke, the Gen 3 one, but I can't insure one. I just can't insure one. My bikes live on the road. I live in a nice part of the world, but I can't insure one. This was expensive to insure, but I can afford it, just. So anyway, that's the first time I've started my new bike up. This is very exciting. Anyway, I'm probably going to skip the next couple of minutes because the engine's going to be cold, and to be honest, it's going to be a dark motorway journey. So I might cut forward to my next ride on this, but yeah, let's just see how we go, shall we? I've got a vague idea of where I'm going. The main beam is on. Don't want to be a main beam wanker. Always see American YouTubers riding their main beam on, and it's just like, why are you dazzling everyone? I want to be seen. No, you're kind of doing the opposite. Right, yes, sorry, waffle. Okay, I'm in sport mode already. Why did I buy this? Well, my original plans, as I said, was to get a SuperDuke and turn it into a bit of a touring bike, because I want to do some little tours this year. It won't be anything absolutely massive. Oh, I've got to turn left apparently, because, you know, I've still got 2 young kids and everything. So I was going to get a SuperDuke, stick panniers, heated seats, heated grips on it and all that kind of stuff. Not heated seat, but like I said, I just couldn't insure it. So this kind of tickled my pickle next. Does he let me out? Thank you, man. He saw something orange like him and he let me out. So yeah, I've gone back to adventure bike life, and one of the fondest memories I've got of my whole biking career is my old Ducati Multistrada 1200S, which I think I've spoken about before. It was a 2013 bike. I had it in 2016 for a year or two, and it was fine until I sold it, and it went massively wrong on the day I sold it. But I had such a good time on that bike riding around Europe at very silly speeds, frankly. I just remember the comfort and the convenience of being on this kind of weird supermoto crossover thing, and I kind of wanted that back in my life again. And I watched loads of videos. I watched every Super Adventure video on YouTube, and I decided that Al Fagan's is the best, followed by mine, obviously, and I just remembered how much this made me laugh. So I've done what you should do if you're going to buy a KTM. Wait till winter, because yeah, I saved £4 on the list price of this bike. I got it for 12.8. It's got 400 miles on it. This next demo, sure, but I'm going to thrash it anyway once it's had its first service. So I'm very happy with it. I mean, obviously, you've seen all the miles I've done on it so far, and it's already getting dark. But my plan for this bike really is to add a few bits to it over the year, like the seat, as I said, the heated grips, probably an exhaust, because these are really quiet. Probably not your graphics, because it's a bit expensive and I can't be asked to drill holes in it and do boring videos about that. So I'm just going to probably sling an Arrow exhaust on it. I used to have Arrow exhaust on my Daytona 675 and I loved it. All my Triumphs, in fact. So yeah, and hopefully go on some trips. I've got a few car journalist mates who've got into bikes in the past couple of years, and I really want to show them the beauty of touring on a motorbike, and I kind of figured this is probably a good companion for all that. So I'll be doing lots of videos, lots of content, as they say in that awful internet world, on this bike. Bloody hell, I forgot how fast it is. I've got sport throttle mode on, but Christ, I forgot how immediate the acceleration is. Yeah, and I'm going to just do some videos and some go back to my weekly vlogging as well when I haven't got press bikes in, and hopefully keep this for as long as I can. I'm kind of planning to keep it forever, really, although I think I said that about the hype motard. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm waffling. This is boring. My engine is still cold, and I'm not sure I've got enough fuel to get home. They did stick fuel in it for me, but not a full tank, because it's got a 23 litre tank, and that probably hurt the bottom line too much. Anyway, enough waffle. See you in a bit. Oh, the quick shifter between first and second is actually smooth, unlike on my old hyper motard. Oh, it's so talky. I always think these don't look that exciting when you watch videos of them on YouTube, because they're quite hushed, and they're not like, you know, Multistrada V4 with its kind of baleful V4. But yeah, just, part throttle really forces you back in the seat. Yeah, detuned SuperDuke engine is, well, it's a good thing to be detuned from, isn't it? Or retuned, should I say. And yes, I'm a Touratech box owner because, well, I'm nearly 40. I figure you have to be at least 40 before you start browsing the Touratech parts catalogue, don't you? I got offered panniers for it, but I don't really need that much luggage space, and I like filtering. He says not filtering. Yeah, I forgot how good the low speed balance is with those saddle tanks down by your feet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to sticking this in rally mode and doing some amateurish power wheelies at some point. I should probably not stick that on YouTube, or if I do, wait until the first service. Oh, that quick shifter, it's like butter and my helmet's fogging up. Yeah, I've spent 2 hours getting here on a train. It's always a fun train journey when you know there's a motorbike waiting for you at the end though. Can't talk, we'll find that vent. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's fast, it's really fast. Right, I'm about 30 miles in. You're probably not going to be able to see anything because I've got an ND filter on my GoPro, and it's dark as Satan's anus. So yeah, first impressions are, oh, it's just so good to be back on a bike with this KTM 1301cc V-twin in it, because it is absolutely stonking. It's just a fantastic road bike engine. It's got torque for days. I can't really show you now because I'm on the motorway and I'm already doing the speed limit, but yeah, initial niggles. I mean, I knew I'd get a bit buffeting with the screen in its highest position. That's fine if I put it down lower once I get more wind noise, but I was thinking of possibly putting the short rally screen on it, but I might actually just get a little flippy thing on the top. Backlit switches, very good. Also, the headlights seem amazing because all the roadside signs have been lit up, and I thought there was cars doing it, but it's me. I've got the adaptive cruise control. It's brilliant, it's very easy to use, and I've got this little custom switch already set up to go between ride modes and adaptive cruise distance, although it does only take you into the menus for those things. You then have to use the buttons on the left hand switch gear, hooter, to sort them out. Now, if you watched my review of this bike from May 2021, you'll know I loved everything about it, apart from the indicator switch, because I just found it really hard to cancel. I've been on the forums a lot before I bought this, and everyone just says you just have to push it down rather than in, and actually that makes sense, and that works every single time. So you go across and then you go down and it cancels it, and then the adaptive cruise has little fits because you're suddenly behind a lorry. So yeah, I'm happy as Larry. My initial impressions, I know lots of people on the internet think that these will go wrong and have electrical gremlins, and the guys at the dealer, the tech guy from the workshop, came out and said the one thing just make sure is if you turn it off, leave it half a minute before turning it back on, just to let it all the ECUs sort themselves out, because otherwise you might start getting little fault codes and things like that. And I guess keep the battery topped up. It's a big V-twin, it needs some cranking juice and obviously semi-electronics on it. If it fails to crank, it will probably shit itself a little bit. But other than that, it's probably the end of the video, to be honest. I'm very happy. The menus, I know exactly what I'm doing already. It's so intuitive, and my nose is starting to fill with snot because I've got a horrible cold. So this has probably been a bit of a rubbish video, but I'll take this out for a proper spanking on my local roads in daylight, in rally mode, doing some crappy wheelies very soon, probably after its first service, which will hopefully be soon. So thank you ever so much for watching. I just wanted to do a little excited vlog to show you that I finally got good on my promise and bought a bloody motorbike after months and months of saying I will. Right, anyway, goodbye, thank you for watching, have a pleasant next week or so. We're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends.